Hello everyone, this is Chas coming at you today with a TTM autograph video. Got a few of them here to show you. Let's go ahead and get started. First up, I've got one Return to Sender. I don't think I've showed any of these before, but I got some of them kind of mixed up. But anyway, the first one is from, it was a Return to Sender from Vera Rowland. So if anyone happens to have an autograph address for her, I would appreciate it if you could send that to me. Next up, after 43 days, I got a 5 for 3. These were actually a homemade out to my daughter. He's a fellow monster enthusiast. It's Daniel Roebuck. Dan's been in quite a few shows. Used to be co-starring in the old Matlock TV series. He did Bubba Hotep with Bruce Campbell. And he also had his own horror host icon. I think it was called Dr. Scare, I believe. That one I'm not positive what he called himself. But always like to see Dan in films. He's been in many TV shows and movies. More bit parts, but good actor. Then he signed 2 index cards. Thank you, Mr. Roebuck, for those. Next up, after 25 days, this was a 1 of 3. I'm still quite happy to get this. He returned all my photos, but he did sign one of them. That does look surreal. He inscribed this one. That's Mr. Robert Englund, the infamous Freddy. They also sent some information about his appearances, of where you can find him at, and also to a note that says about thank you for your interest, and where you can get signed stuff from. So you can pause that and look at it if you'd like. So, like I said, it was only 1 of 3, but I really appreciate getting it. So, thank you, Mr. Englund, for that. Next up, coming in after 18 days, this is a 3 of 3. This was a fun one here. This is one of the things from the childhood. This is, she signed these, well, one of them she signed on the back. It's Ms. Billie Gray. Or, I'm sorry, Billie Hayes. And she played Witchy Poo on H.R. Puffin stuff. She was also in Lidsville. And this one is from Lil Abner. So I really thank you, Miss Hayes, for those. She's actually getting up there pretty good in years also, and so I was really happy to get these back. These will be nice in my collection. Next up, after 16 days, I got a 4 of 4. And these were nice to get to. Quite happy about that. And or I'm sorry, I was actually 4 for 3. This is coming in from Gena Rowland. Nice headshot. She signed in red. I can't remember what movie this is from, but it's been in so many movies. And a newer one, she started to sign this. She probably can't say it down on her sleeve, but then ends up signing the back of it. And then she inscribed a little note on an index card for me. So thank you, Miss Rowland, for those. I do appreciate it. Those will be nice in my collection also. Next up, after 25 days, this is a 5 of 5. This is Mr. Paul Kandel. A lot of people won't know who he is, but he was actually in the cartoon version of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and he played Clopin. That's his character right there. He signed 2 photos, and then he signed 3 trading cards that I had found. These he signed on the back. So thank you, Mr. Kandel, for those. I do appreciate it. Next up, after 23 days, this is 6 for 6. I actually don't normally send that many photos to someone. I told her that she could keep some of them if she would have wanted to, and just signed a couple of them for me. But she ended up signing them all, and I really appreciate it. It's really, really a nice success. This is from Ms. Vera Miles. And this was from an episode of The Twilight Zone. This was a nice headshot. Another nice headshot. It's from one of the Tarzan films. Publicity still from Psycho, which is what she's probably best known for. And I think this was from the newer Psycho or a documentary, I can't remember. With the Psycho house in the background. Very nice success. I really appreciate it, Miss Miles. Those will definitely hold a good place in my collection. And last up, we've got after 30 days. This is the 5 of 3. These came in. Another older actress. Very good to see come in, though. She inscribed this letter or this photo for me. This is a nice headshot. It's Miss Kathleen Grayson, or not Grayson, I'm sorry, Kathleen Grant Crosby. And she inscribed that to me. And from a lobby card from the 7th Voyages of Sinbad. And then 2 index cards. So thank you, Miss Crosby Grant, for those. I do appreciate it. That's it for this run. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And come back soon. And I thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.